Hi, in this video I want to show you how to get a list of file names in Windows into Excel. So for example, let's say that we have in Windows directory we have a list of file names and we want to take those and put those into Excel. Maybe we have a bunch of music files or video files or something where we wanted to kind of put it into Excel to manipulate it, put it into a list, sort them and alphabetize them. And you would think that there's an easy way to go into Windows directory, copy and paste it, and put it into Excel. Actually, there's not. So let me go ahead and show you how this might work. Let me go into the Windows Explorer. And here we have Windows Explorer, and you may think that all I can do is just right click and just select everything, press Control C to copy, or right click, and you see there's no copy. Oh, there's a copy here, so I'll copy that. And then maybe I'll go into Excel. Let me go back into Excel here. Go into Sheet 2. And maybe I can paste it. You can see the paste is grayed out. If I try to right click here, that's grayed out. And so there's not really an easy way to do it within just copying from the Windows Explorer window and putting it into an Excel spreadsheet, the worksheet here. There is a workaround to that, and that's using the command prompt. Now you can go through the command. You can go to the command prompt by going into the Start menu here, and just go ahead and click CMD, and that will bring up the command prompt. And you just press Enter. It will bring up a command prompt, and for those who have been around Microsoft products, you may know that command prompt was one of the first operating systems. It was actually the MS-DOS, and it used the command prompt to go through different files and open up files. And this is very old school when you really think about it, but they still kept it there for people who like to go through and type in commands. So if I type in something like dir, that gives me the directory view of what I want to go to. So I need to go to the folder where the files are. So I know that my particular folder where my files are is this sample. It's called _sample. So I go into CD, which means change directory, and _SAMPLE, and I get into the sample file. If I type dir, it will have those file names that I need, and you know that they're the same ones because it's file 1 to 12. And in order to bring this into Excel, what we need to do is convert it into a text file. So there is a command that we can do to convert it into text file, and it's doing the same command, dir. But what we're going to do is we're going to use this this arrow, this caret pointing to the right. So basically, it's redirecting the output to something that we're going to call a text file. So we're just going to call this test. And then the text file, usually the file name for a text file, the 3-character file name is txt. And once you do that, it's going to output this and put it into this text file. If I press Enter and I press dir again, you'll see that that text file is created. Now you see that the test file is created, that test.txt file is created, and you can now go into Excel and open up that text file. So let's go back into Excel. What I can do is press the keyboard shortcut Control O. So right now it's going to give me options to go and find that file to open. So I'm going to go ahead and look for it on my computer. So I found the directory where if I go ahead and click on here, it'll tell me that I'm in the C drive, and that's my folder sample, and here's my file. So I'll go ahead and click on that file. Make sure you have this selected where either all files or text files, because that's what we saved it as. So I just clicked all files because it's a short list here. Now I'll just go ahead and double click that. And now it's going to have a text import wizard. So there's 3 steps here, and basically we want to choose delimited because I believe that's probably the separation of the words in that file are probably either spaces or tabs. So I'll go ahead and click next, and I'll just go ahead and choose tabs and spaces. And you can see that it's kind of giving you a little preview of how it would look when it comes out in Excel. Let me go ahead and click next, and I'll go ahead and just select general format and click finish. And once it's done, it's going to export that file into Excel. So I'm going to go ahead and select this, double click it to auto fit, and now we have the information from the Windows Explorer that we need. Now maybe we just need the file name, or maybe we just need the file name and the memory size, but you can just actually now just take this and copy and paste it. I can just take this data and just go ahead and move it, copy and paste it to somewhere else or in another file, delete the rest of these things here, select that, right click and delete, and just use this to do some sorting, alphabetical, or maybe if I wanted to do send a list, copy and paste it into an email document to send to somebody. Now I have that capability. And I can just edit it here. So maybe I wanted to change file names and stuff like that and put this into another program to do something. But this is one way to do it. So if you just, all we want to do is just get a picture of the file, you can just do a screenshot and just use the snipping tool that comes with Windows or some other screen capture software. But if you wanted to go ahead and manipulate the text inside that file and do something with it later on, do some little enhanced manipulation, that's the way to get your information from list of file names from Windows Explorer into Excel to do some manipulation. So I hope that helps. Thanks for watching.